So I can get away with like being out in the city because I don't look like this in real life.
What I want to know is, what do you look like in real life?
Very different. I call my makeup and hair people Harry and Potter because it's very different. But you look like you, and you're so recognizable. So do you get away with it?
Do you know, honestly, I think London is such a massive city that the tube is the only way to get around, and I have no problems whatsoever. I occasionally get recognised, and when it happens in quite a sort of jackal-like way, and that people have their phones and they pretend
sneaky.
to be, and they do a sneaky one, and then occasionally the sneaky one, accidentally the flash goes off.
Yeah.
And then you catch them in the mirror and they catch you. And you kind of stare at each other for a really awkward 20 seconds until one of you gets off the tube.
I love when people do that. I mess with them because then I'll just all of a sudden go.
What do you do?
I'm like, I know you're taking a picture. Just ask. It's weirder that you're being weird about it. Just ask. They're trying to be respectful, but I'm like, is it respectful?
Or is it theft?
I'm like, just ask. So wait, how are the holidays going for you though?
Oh, the holidays. I mean, I'm a proper sort of Christmas lover. I
heard.
I get fully into it, and
yeah, like you cook, you do the ham thing.
The ham thing.
Yeah.
Obsessed with
ham is my favorite. Every time, even at Thanksgiving, I don't want the turkey, I want the ham.
Okay, so how do you do the ham?
Oh, I watch my sister do it. Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. So then I do this. Yeah. If I cook it, it's gonna be.
When I cook it, it's also I basically. There's this woman called Delia Smith in the UK who's a bit like the Barefoot Countessa.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And she has this recipe in which you're meant to put the ham like in water to get rid of all the salt, but I love salt.
Why get rid of it?
Exactly. And so
let's bloat it up.
Bloat it up, shove a load of sort of sugar and mustard on it, and then cook it. And my family are very generous or claim to love it, but everyone goes to bed with a bottle of water next to them. I wake up in the middle of the night.
So much salt.
But so I love ham. I also secretly always kind of wanted to work in a deli, because you know those ham cutting, the slicers?
Yes. I've never done it, and that does sound fun. It looks fun.
Do you know what? It is a bit of a weird obsession, but like, you know, really wafer thin.
Yes.
So I talked about this enough that a few years ago, my wife bought me a ham cutting machine as a Christmas present. And it is the best present I have ever received.
She's a listener.
She is a listener.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare to clean because you have this kind of round blade that is like can chop off fingers and things. But other than that, it's great.
Yeah.
This is too much information about hams.
No, I love how you get into Christmas. You decorate too, right? You get into
I do decorate. Yeah, just before I came to New York, we did our tree.
Yeah.
Bit of a catastrophe.
Uh-oh. Is it because you didn't?
Collapse.
Oh.
Did collapse. Yeah, because I made the sort of rookie error of when it's in a corner of decorating just the sides that don't have the corner.
Oh,
and then it did a full collapse. But
Which is kind of fun.
It's kind of become a ritual. Like every morning we come down and it's collapsed again. put it back up again.
Put a sandbag on the back. It's like just do that's amazing. You can see Eddie in the Day of the Jackal on Peacock.